Well, good evening, guys. Today is my fourth day of my denture journey, and I'm sitting on my front porch, which I'm sure most of you know. It's my favorite place to hang out. It's evening, so the sun's over there. I went to the dentist today. Got a really good report, but first, laughing at all this bruising. Got quite a bit of bruising and swelling clear along in here. And now I have a full-fledged mustache because that bruise under my front lip now has spread clear across. It's a good thing my favorite color is purple, huh? Anyway, that'll all go away. Yesterday afternoon was a little bit rough. I spent most of the day in bed. Not a lot of pain, not, just that gnawing pain that you get and just irritating. So I was like, okay, fun's over. I'm getting my old teeth back. I don't want to do this anymore. But by the time, after a couple of hours and maybe another day of doing nothing, I started feeling better. And again in the night I woke up. But, by the time I take my pain pill and let it work, then things go pretty good. I thought I'd give you an update on what the dentist said today. I asked him about reed lines, and I don't understand that. So you people that have dentures probably understand. I know it's something about when they start to get loose, they put a soft lining in there so that they'll fit better. He said I probably won't need reed lines because these are just temporary. And then he said if I need them, he'll do them, but they don't last very long. But he said we'll just come take care of that when the time comes. The fit is very good. I'm still getting used to talking with him, but it'll be all right. Cleaning your teeth. That's one thing I asked him what he recommended, and he said, you know what? When he was taught how to make dentures, a guy that wore dentures told him the best thing you can use is white vinegar. He said just clean them a little bit with that. No sense buying all that expensive stuff. He said now occasionally you will need to soak them. And I asked about brushing the teeth, and because I was under the understanding that I needed special toothpaste. He said no. He said just use regular toothpaste. Just don't scrub really hard. Just clean them lightly. And because I have always just really brushed my teeth hard. I always wanted them clean, and which is probably part of the problem because I probably just made it worse brushing off some of that enamel, but oh well. Regular toothpaste. He said I could do that. And then we talked about would I have bone spurs or tooth chips or whatever coming through. Boy, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. He said probably not. The oral surgeon that he uses, people don't have that problem. And he went into great length explaining how they did it because his dental assistant didn't know how it worked, so he was really explaining it for her. But after they pulled the teeth, then they cut the gums open and lay them open. And then I laughed. I said, yeah, they use a Dremel tool. And he said, yep, pretty much. That's kind of what it is. And they just smooth all that bone off and stitch it back up. And he said most of the people that he's taken care of, or he said almost all of them, they never have a problem with bone spurs. So I'm glad to hear about that. That was one thing that had me concerned. And he could see no spots where there was any rubbing. Just keep up the regular saltwater rinses that I do. And, the bruising will go away, the swelling will come down. I knew all of that. Let's see, what else did he tell me? That's all I can think of right now. As far as what I'm eating, I'm still eating mush. I had malto meal today. Oh, and yesterday afternoon, I thought this was funny. I knew I wanted some protein and some kind of meat. So I had bought baby food. And you know that when babies, you give them something they don't like, they go, that's exactly what I did. Oh, that meat was awful. But I knew I needed some kind of protein. And now today I had, those of you that watch my canning videos know that I can black beans and pinto beans. So I made like refried beans, kind of mushed it all up and with some cheese and salsa, and that was good. I've also had yogurt today and some oatmeal, and I haven't had anything I've had to chew just because my gums are still sore and I just don't want to chew yet, and I'm getting along just fine. Now I did find a little treat that I didn't know I had. We were getting something out of the freezer, and I found a Hershey's chocolate bar. I forgot that we had bought those for our granddaughter's birthday, the s'mores. So that just melts in your mouth. And boy, oh boy, did that hit the spot with hot coffee. Oh, I wanted to show you my ice packs that I made. I made these gel packs. And the reason they're blue is I put blue food coloring in so I would know. And what it is 1 cup of water, 1 cup of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and I put some blue food coloring in, and you freeze it, and it makes more. Now this one's not frozen because it's been out of the freezer all day, but it's not like you know, ice cubes or chunks would be kind of rough on your skin. This is just kind of forms to your skin, and the dogs are having a conversation. So anyway, I hope they're going to quit barking. The little guy's jealous of the big dog. So the gel packs, they just kind of form to whatever you want. They feel like a gel when they freeze up. And I put the solution inside of a 1 quart freezer bag. And then I put that bag inside the other just in case they break. And what I did was I made 4 of them. And that way I can alternate. And these stay a lot colder than any of the things that you can buy or even the ice. So, I just wanted to share that with somebody. That if you know you're going to need ice packs, make these. They last forever. They stay. I accidentally left them in my bed yesterday. And I had put them under the pillow. And that last night when I got ready to go to bed, they were still kind of slushy. So, anyway, I'll close by showing you all these beautiful bruises. I probably can't see them over here, but look at that. Got me a mustache going on there. Now, isn't that precious? Starting to go down in my neck, but that's normal. Nothing to worry about. So, I gotta say, guys, I think I'm doing really well. Pain is to be expected. That's all part of the game. And as of right now, I'm planning on going on a little excursion this weekend. I don't know. I've got family coming from Seattle that I haven't seen in a long time. And I've got family coming from Florida. And so I'd like to go up and spend a few days. Plus my mom lives in Omaha. So I'll probably make that decision. The little family gathering isn't until Sunday afternoon, so I could decide Sunday morning, but we'll see how it goes. And I have a YouTube friend up there that I'd like to stop and say hi to. Totally Kathy. If you guys haven't seen her channel, you need to check it out. It's awesome. She's a neat lady. So, I'll check in tomorrow. Thanks for following along on my journey.